Hey, have you decided on what to do with your life? Meet Don, a recent A-level graduate. Don needs help in confirming his university major. When we asked him, he expressed significant interest in the arts and social science. But his parents don't seem to agree. They suggested Don to look at degrees like law and medicine, which are really professional careers. This is because they were afraid that Don would not get a high-paying job. Is this really the case? Firstly, traditional perception that students from the arts and social sciences have fewer high-paying jobs is due to the country's needs during Singapore's formative years. Careers in the STEM fields were emphasized due to perceived practicalities back then. Employment and salary for certain fields are indeed higher. However, we have to take into account that demand for law and medicine are superficial. The intake for law undergraduates are pegged by the demand for lawyers. And a medical degree is heavily subsidized by the government, which must be paid for in turn with a bond. Thus, looking at skewed data solely will not give Don accurate conclusions. Lastly, surveys show that graduates from the arts and social sciences have higher median salaries than graduates from engineering, science, and environmental studies. Even with all this evidence, Dom's parents are adamant that he should at least choose something useful like computer science. This is because of a spike in the median salary in the last 2 years. However, the 3.6% drop in employment is overlooked. Now, Don must also consider the case of ecological fallacy that reveals the erroneous nature of inferencing individual trends using aggregate trends. Just because a major is reported to have high salaries does not mean that Don will also get employed with a high salary. He could end up as a rich historian or a broke scientist. At the end of the day, the stereotypes of today should not dictate Don's choice in his major. Stereotypes only reveal conclusions at the surface level and not the reality of situations. Don must look at the changing market forces, as jobs that are hot now may decline as fast as it rose. Ultimately, this shows that Don will need to look at data on graduate employment and salaries more closely to make an informed decision.